What's changed?
Well, I've talked a lot about the challenges and the competition. That's been a real big theme here in Oregon. In 2014, everything was brand new. It was so exciting. Everything was fresh. It seemed like the sky was the limit. It seemed like there were no horizons. At this point here in 2023, I think a lot of people who have been in the Oregon industry since the beginning are feeling kind of beat up and kind of ground down. It's been a tough slog. A lot of the people who started the original legacy cannabis companies, they didn't have the business chops. They didn't have perhaps the competent CPA and bookkeepers that they needed, and they've had a tough run of it. Since then, more accomplished business people have come into the marketplace, providing stiffer competition for the original legacy businesses. I think it's been tough because I think, a lot of the legacy businesses have failed, have gone out of business, a lot of the original mom and pops. And, we've lost a lot of people who were activists and warriors for the cannabis plant for decades before it was legal. And in losing those people from the industry, we're also losing their energy and their spirit from the industry. And that's been hard. I think it's inevitable, and it's happening, that the industry is evolving towards more of, a standard, mature corporate environment. That has pros and cons. But, among the cons are the loss of, a lot of the original pioneers of the cannabis industry who, fought for this plant, who endured prosecution, persecution, incarceration, in order to fight for our right to use this plant. And that's sad to me, but I also think, that there's some degree of inevitability to it. As it becomes an open market business, we've got small mom and pops here who are competing against, very highly capitalized corporations. It's a hard competition. In Oregon, fortunately, I think the consumers tend to really support craft industry more than maybe in a lot of other states. That's one of the changes that I'm not real happy about, is just nationwide. I see the industry moving away from, an original focus on patients, on medical cannabis, on health and wellness, and moving, purely towards a recreational model where, high THC content and profit tend to be king.